sky. Our favorite view was two in the back of my car, just forgetting who we are. Lost in every moment, don't care if we stray too far. I wish I could bottle this feeling in the jar. Rewind the scene, take it back to the start. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, so we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. Hold it tight. Is it me or are we dreaming, feeling like we both can fly? So we could run 1,000 miles, no matter the distance, wishing that we could be somewhere different, wishing to feel like we're still living. Cause who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next, no. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, so we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. We looked up at the stars all night. They were painting on the ceiling of our very own sky. Our favorite view was two in the back of my car, just forgetting who we are. Lost in every moment, don't care if we stray too far. I wish I could.
Welcome back, everyone. Let me see if I can get it to work. Maybe? Come on. There we go. Okay. We are back. And today we are playing some Minecraft because, well, I was in the mood for Minecraft. So that's what we're gonna do. This is a mod pack called Homestead that we've done a little bit on before. Admittedly, I do not remember how much has been seen. Not gonna lie. So I have no clue if I've actually shown this on stream or not. I think I might have. Maybe. Yeah, I really don't remember. So, it'll be fine, probably. Here we are. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna play some Minecraft. Because that's what I'm in the mood for. We may or may not have people join us. We'll see. They are obviously welcome to, because it is set up on the server. If they would like to join, they're welcome to. Otherwise, we'll just do our thing. Have some fun Minecrafting. Yes, I do have a little bit of a goal for today already. And I'm going to start by gathering a few materials. Because, well, I need to make machinery. And trees are growing as I'm chopping it down. That's fine. Yeah, we need to... I have a goal of I'm trying to create a grinder. Obviously, we've got the create mod here with us, and that's kind of my thing, usually. Whenever there's a mod pack that involves it, that's what I go and do, usually. Hi, zombie. We are also, we do have the origins on here, and I am a piglin, which does mean that while here in the overworld, I'm actually weakened. It's rather inconvenient, I will admit. Because it makes fighting literally anything a bit of a mess. But the upside of it is I do get fire resistance. Yeah, totally got distracted on what I was originally saying. I'm going to be working on creating a grinder because I have the materials and I have a small version, but I've been trying really hard to actually like make proper buildings instead of just big machines out in the middle of nowhere. So that's my objective. Hopefully audio is all sounding good. I can mess with audio if it's a little too loud. But because my Discord audio is being super funky and really quiet most of the time, I end up changing my mic settings, which then mess with my OBS settings. So I hope I've adjusted everything correctly. If not, oh well. That's what I need you guys to tell me. Yeah, I will admit, doing acacia trees might not have been the best tree to choose to farm. It was just the most easily available one. Because now I gotta dig through all the foliage, try and find the logs. That is tree. It also does not help that more trees are actively growing. That does not help either, actually. Yeah, there is a small amount of lore that we've created for this world, too. My name is Clara. And I am a piglin from the Nether who had big ideas about inventing things and making machinery. But the Nether doesn't have good materials to do that with, so she decided to leave. So any interactions with the other people will be based around that kind of idea. So it has been long enough that I do not remember anything else about anyone else, which is so great. Well, other than the fact that they are all inchlings. Like, literally everyone is an inchling, except for me. And it's pretty funny. Yeah, I thought about being an inchling, because it does make it very fun to get around machinery, being small like that. At the same time, it's also really troublesome being so small. So I was like, I think I can... I wanted to try something else. And since this mod pack has a bunch of mods involved, including quite a few that changed the nether up. Starting in the nether was an interesting little journey to figure out. I guess day 2903. Yeah, since this is on the server, that little day counter is not exactly accurate. World time, technically. But actual playtime, not so much. Nope. Gosh, another tree grew. I guess I probably should have expected this. I'm actually gonna run out of alloy. Like, that is kind of crazy. I'm running out. I am actually going to run out. And I don't have... Well, I have a little bit more andesite. But it's not a lot. So I guess I'm just gonna have to make do with what I've got. I guess I'll come chop down the rest of what I have available. I'll leave what's up in the canopy for now. Because more trees will grow, and once I get more andesite alloys set up, I'll be coming and chopping down more anyways. Yeah, no, I wasn't really expecting them to keep growing while I was chopping them down, which, admittedly, that is my mistake. I should have thought of that. Okay, then. Well, let's see. So that is a couple things all filled up. Very good. I guess I should swap out the oak for the acacia. That's what I'm farming. Yeah, no, I guess that would make a lot more sense. Which does mean... I shall use this to make cogwheels instead. I need a bunch of those. No, I guess I'm gonna need more andesite. Because I've got no more alloys. Oh, we've got plenty of shafts. Oh, we're good there, then. I for some reason thought I had run out. No, I just hadn't pulled the rest of them from storage. But I actually do need more wood. So I think... Falling trees! Oh! Yep. That is one of the mods that we have installed. It is kind of funny, actually. Yeah. Stupid lug, too far away. That's actually super convenient, though. I am glad that we have that mod installed. Makes this so much nicer. Even if it does look hilarious. Okay. That gave me a little bit of wood. Not a huge amount, especially because I need to still fill up the logs in here. Oh. Stupid. Sometimes does that. I don't like it. But also, there's not a ton I can actually do about that. I don't know what mod has done it. I think... Hey, Pupper! I'm gonna run around and chop down some of these trees. I need more wood. Since we're not putting the oak wood in storage, I can just straight up use it for my create stuff. It's a zombie! Yee. I ate a golden carrot, so zombie took full damage. Oh. Hi, Peeper. Where are you guys coming from? It is daytime. You should not be out. That's weird. Okay. Well, let me, I really don't like leaving holes in the ground from creeper explosions, so I will patch that back. There we go. Yeah, I don't like leaving stuff like that behind. Apparently these creepers just spawned during the night, and they haven't despawned yet. So weird. Yeah, I thought that would have been far enough away that they would have despawned by now. It's not, though. Yes, Pupper. I will indeed. Stack and a half. I guess that'll be good for now. I'm back. Time to throw junk into storage. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have... I mean, there's a lot of systems that I don't have set up yet. But... I don't have any sort of automatic farming. I'm still manually harvesting everything. Although it is very nice, we do have a right-click harvest, so that makes this quite a bit easier. However, I'm not particularly harvesting these for food. I'm harvesting these for ammo. I don't like these cabbage sometimes because the stage before fully grown looks almost like fully grown. Okay, there we go. Toss the seeds in there. Farming! Yep. I'm farming these for emerald. Okay. Yeah, I've got a couple animals farming here. Not that I'm actually using them for anything. Although I could get emeralds from a butcher. Now that I think about it. Because, yeah. I'm trying to get mending books for all my gear. It's very expensive. Honestly, that's a pretty trash enchantment. Hold on. I mean, looting one. Not that great. Hold on. Ransom. Let's see if I can get better enchantment. I got a level 30 system. Nope. Nope. Come on, these are all terrible. Ooh, sharpness 4. Wow, I legit only got sharpness 4. From a level 30 enchant, that definitely sucks. I don't actually need to come all the way up. I can reach it from down here. Ooh, downside, I won't be able to do a level 30 enchant again. I don't actually know what Skulk Smite does. Oh, didn't realize I had caps lock on. Skulk-based mobs. Well, that's not useful in general. It really does want to give me Skulk Smite, though. Like, really badly. Wow, that is horrendous. I guess I'm taking Sharpness 4. That's all I've got right now. Let me go ahead and add Mending to it. Apparently my anvil was about to break. Okay, that was a little unexpected. But I have a lot of iron. Mostly because of what I was going to do before I got distracted with gathering materials. Here we go. Alright. This is what I'm working on. And I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Can these catch on fire? I actually don't know if these can catch on fire. I haven't thought of that. I guess we'll see how this turns out. Okay, now I need to remember. Oh shoot, I need andesite. Oopsies. I used all of them. Yeah, they're kind of important for making these propellers. Did I make these? And I've overstressed my machine. Well, that's a little awkward. Okay. Let me... I can only make 16 because I'm making big ones. That's okay. Yeah. Me too. I'm gonna start poking my way into that cave soon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, there we go. So, yeah, no, I'm very much encroaching on that cave. That's okay, though. I really should probably upgrade soon, so I'm not relying on water wheels anymore. But I need to make a windmill for that, and that's something that I usually struggle making. And I really do think I'm going to have to ask someone else for help in designing a windmill. Because my windmills always turn into big blobs. Which, I mean, technically it works. Technically. But I'm trying to make it look nice. And those don't look nice. Okay, yeah, I feel weird having it clipping into the block like that. So I guess we're removing this top layer too. There's that. Now I can dig out this as ready to put in more water wheels so we have power once more. I do think I'm gonna, just in case I need to get around. There we go. Because yeah, I don't have a whole lot of use for this stone otherwise. So I don't see why not. Hey, I can count correctly. That is good. Yeah, good enough. Now we just have to fill in the water. Because although they're technically providing stress, they're not providing the full capacity. Hello there. What are you doing here, little friend? I don't actually know what to use those on. So, sorry, but I'm not going to be trading with you. I also don't actually have any emeralds at the moment, so that won't work either. Toss all of that in storage. There we go. Now that that's in place, I now need to ask Pengu for some materials. I need 3 stick. And some coal. Because it is now time to make a campfire. It's not... Hold on, do I not remember how to make a campfire? Oh, these are twigs, not sticks. Well, that's a little confusing. There we go, that's better. I do need to get myself some lava, though. I don't know for sure if I have a good spot to get that from. Oh yeah. There's plenty of lava around here. We're good. I just gotta come grab it. Thank you for the lava. Okay. Oh, I guess I have a nether portal, so obviously I have some kind of lava source. I just didn't remember where it was, because it has been a number of months since I was last on here. So we had lava. Do I have any iron bars? Nope. I'm gonna make some of those. That's how I usually like to set up the lava. I'm realizing that I might need... Yeah, I would need some dirt there. The iron bar would go there. The campfire goes there. The lava goes right there. Now I just need... I technically got another achievement there by using the lava on the water wheel. Right, of course, they can't burn because there's a secret achievement for using lava to power them instead of water. Right, I forgot about that. Yes, there we go. Don't fall in. It not a good idea. But I do now have the ability to do this. All my particles are currently off. This mod pack was a little intense on my computer. But it should be working. I do wonder. Particle search. Yeah, particles. Yeah, I'll put them all on. We'll see if that messes with my game. Yeah, there we go. Because the reason I wanted to do this is I need to smelt a rather significant amount of stone. There we go. I should probably get trapdoors. There are a million different types of trapdoors. Do I have a carpenter table? I've got mason. I don't think I have carpenter though. Okay, well that's going to be a little bit of a problem then. Because I specifically need smooth stone. Let me go see. Carpenter table. Log, plank, axe, and iron ingot. Yeah, should be able to do all that. Does need to be a wooden axe though, I'm pretty sure. I did use all my iron. Okay. Then a crafting table. There we go. Carpenter table acquired. Yeah, for now, I'm just going to place them like that. Perfect. Because now, make the trapdoors. I'm going to change them. Yeah, the pointless ones. Because I like the open ones. Okay, there we go. I do need to have a block to base it off of, though. There we go. Ah, what the? Okay, maybe I don't want these trapdoors, actually. I just fell right through. What? Okay, maybe I must have, like, closed it right as I walked in, and then it slammed down on my head and made me crash. That was weird. Okay. Interesting. This almost looks... They put a resource pack in. This is not the smooth stone that I was expecting. But it does work. Unless I can make it something else. I mean, there's a bunch of options here in the Mason's workbench. And I do have that workbench. So let's actually take a look real quick. Because my big idea is I'm trying to make a grinder, like the satisfying grinder videos. So I want a good one that would line up with that look. And that's why I was originally going for the vanilla smooth stone look, but they've changed that. Wait, actually? stacked smooth stone bricks. That actually works quite well. I crafted all of them. That was not entirely my intention. I just hit a button and it worked. Whoopsies. Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay. I can work with this. Yeah, I'm gonna need a big open space. Because the goal is to make it decently big. I'm thinking... I need to get rid of this grass. You know what? Very convenient to use water. It will mess up torch placement, but that's okay. I'll just replace it afterwards. Although admittedly, I don't know for sure if I need this many torches necessarily. I do wish I had a light overlay. I don't know if I do have that in this mod pack. Okay, got a little bit dark here. Let's flatten this out. Yeah, I think this is a good spot to start. And this thing is going to be massive. Because the pillars that are holding it up are going to be this big. It's a solid 3x3 chunk. Okay, I don't think I have any form of free cam. I feel like I should have added that in, and I didn't, and that's my bad. Yeah, it's big. Actually, how tall is that? Oh, 10 high, yeah. That's actually hilarious that I lined that up as 10 high. Sure. That works for me. Block gap. Yeah, I think a 15 block gap is looking pretty good. Okay, let's build this up, and once it's fully built up, we'll see what it looks like. I probably should have checked my Y coordinate to double check. I think this is the right amount. I did it! It wasn't a super smooth bucket clutch, but I did it! Yeah, I think that's the right height, although... Because I want this to be more of a rectangle. Yeah, I think... Yeah, we can probably keep it as is. Okay, Now this actually, I need to pay attention to this one, now that I'm thinking about it. This distance is actually pretty important. Take note of. Because the grinders take up 6 blocks. So if I go 3, because the whole idea here is going to be based off of this in here, where there's those little kind of wedges, which the idea would be push things into the center. Now, they don't actually do anything and things definitely get stuck, but that's okay. I might put belts on top of them. Actually, I might do that. I might put belts on top so that it does actually function, like it's shoving things in. I might need to try that. We'll see. But as you can see, between the two grindstones, they take up 6 blocks. Right? Hold on. Let me double check this. Because yeah, it's 3 blocks. No, it's 5 blocks. Because they kind of share that middle block. Okay, 5 blocks. So if I put 3 here, that would be the middle. That's their shared block. And then another... stack there. How many blocks does that actually make it? $11 blocks by 15 blocks. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Let's go ahead and build up these next pillars. And once we have all 4 in position, we'll see where to go from there. Because the next step is going to be making the cross beams. Oh, wait, hold on. This is 82. This is the right height. Hold on. Let me carry these out. Good. I want a clean workspace. There we go. That's better. I now need to line things up. Make sure... yeah, okay. I don't want to be building this and then realize that it's off by 1. That would be so annoying. I really didn't realize how far up I had gone on that last one. Yeah, here we are. We're at 82 already. I am built decently fast when it's just stack building like this. Now I need the frame. I need to figure that out. I don't seem to have any sort of jetpack in this mod pack. That's okay. We've got so many things. Okay. Dark oak logs. Yeah, those are gonna get turned into... which actually, I'm doing a very good job of getting distracted once again, but I'm probably gonna need these materials soon. So it's not a complete waste of time to go do this. I'm going to do that. Hold on. Why is that 1? That is... Okay, that was weird. That was not what that was supposed to be. Yeah, there we go. Grab some gearboxes, because I did not have any of those, really. That also frees up a little bit of inventory space for me to work with. Toss all of that away, because I don't need it right now. Okay. So now I need to build the frame. And the nice thing about this chipped mod is you can put them back in and change it. I mean, my first thought does go to these vertical cut smooth stone. Because I'm currently using stacked smooth stone. I mean, these borders could work. Yeah, the thick inlaid is kind of what I was originally looking at. Ooh, actually, cut smooth stone column. I think that actually works the best. I'm gonna need more smooth stone. That much has become very obvious. But that's okay. I can get plenty of cobblestone whenever I need to, thanks to my drill. Do I have any bamboo? Scaffolding would be quite nice here. I have no scaffolding. I've got no bamboo. I guess I'll use the create version of casings. Or really any of these. Because these are very convenient. Because I can do this. And there we go. And I'm up. There we go. It works out pretty well most of the time. Okay, and then I'm gonna do... I think I'm gonna start with a 2 thick. But honestly, I might make it a 3 thick. No, I think the 2 thick actually works quite well. I am now realizing that maybe like ladders or something more permanent would work out quite well here as well. But oh well. So we need the big border here. I am definitely not going to have enough blocks for to begin with. Because that was the short side that I just did. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to have enough. This is my last stack right here. Jeez. Also, I should probably get light sources going on up here. What kind of light source should I put up here? That is an interesting theory. I have nothing at the moment. And mobs are going to spawn there if I'm not careful. Pulled it all out. I'm gonna go grab some more stone from my mining. I mean, I could technically mine it myself, but then I'd be using pickaxe durability, and there's no need to do that when I can just smelt it. It's not like I'm wasting materials. I don't need no fuel to smelt it all. They were outside the range, so they haven't despawned yet. Okay. Andesite, I actually do need. Diorite, however, is not useful to me. I don't need limestone. Okay, hold on. Let me just do that. That way I can run through and not have to worry about picking stuff up. I need normal cobble. There we go. Normal cobblestone. Pretty sure I just picked up something other than cobble. That's okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, I go through so much andesite. Of course I need to pick up everything that I can. Here we go. Oh, I left some iron behind. Well, that's not gonna do. I need a million iron, it feels like. So I'm gonna need to go pick that up. Let me make sure I'm actually picking up the cobble that I'm here to pick up. There we go, that's better. So this is a very big tunnel and has much cobblestone for me. Throw away other things though. I don't need the other stuff. It's not really common for you to want to pick up the cobble. But in this case, I need all of it. Actually, I can probably fill up my inventory one more time. I don't think I need this much, at least not right now. But yeah, I think that's good enough to go home. Off to home we go. Yeah, I have a pretty small drill right now, but it is still good enough to get big tunnels like this going without much difficulty. I do wish I had elytra. It would make getting around pretty easy. Yeah, I need to go do some diamond mining, actually. Because I have all this netherite diamond gear. I think netherite diamond might be the highest tier. I think. But obviously I've only got normal diamond for my shovel and my axe, so I need to go upgrade those. It just takes a lot of materials that I didn't have at the time. Let's go ahead. To begin with, I'm actually going to go ahead and put the andesite away. Yes, it'll be useful later, but not right now. Actually, I probably shouldn't put the iron away. I should probably process the iron. There we go. Put all of that away. Let me go toss it over in the grinder. There's no actual way to put stuff in the grinder, so I had to add this little jumping platform. How funny. Let's see. I might want to put some way to get over sooner. Some way to like cover up the cave over here. I have a lot of dirt, so I totally could. Because right now I have to run pretty far to get around. Let's see. Going to make sure, yeah. Just gonna toss all that in. Excuse me, but that stack did not land where it was supposed to. That's better. Yeah, we get the fun part. Watching it all smelt. And of course we need to double smelt it all. I have so many inventory slots for this. And there we go. Alright. Toss it all in for round 2. I definitely don't need that much right off the bat. But I'm sure I'll use it for something else. Probably. It still throws me off seeing a different texture than I'm expecting, though. Oh, this smooth stone, ready to go. And there we go. Okay. Let's now go ahead and cut it up. Was it cut smooth stone column, right? I wish I could do that a little better. I can either do it all at once or stack at a time. And I don't want to convert it all. Although I guess technically it wouldn't matter because I can recut it whenever I need to. Okay, I am now realizing I should do some sort of ladder. Let me see. I don't need those shears on me right now. Let's go ahead and make some ladders. Because they will be useful. There we go. Okay, back to what we were doing. I am wondering if I might need to make it just a little bit taller, though. Because I was originally going to have, like, these big cross beams, and I don't know if it's big enough for that. Oh, Alrighty. Gonna go ahead, take a quick ad break. If you need to get up, stretch your legs, get a drink of water, go ahead and do that. And we'll be back in just a minute.
They were painting on the ceiling of our very own sky. Our favorite view was two in the back of my car, just forgetting who we are. Lost in every moment, don't care if we stray too far. I wish I could bottle this feeling in a jar. Rewind the scene, take it back to the start. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, so we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. Hold it tight. Is it me or are we dreaming, feeling like we both can fly? So we could run 1,000 miles. I'm mad at the distance, wishing that we could be somewhere different, wishing to feel like we're still living. Cause who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next, no. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, so we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. We looked up at the stars all night.
And welcome back, everyone. Alright, so I quickly finished up placing these in, and I'm now thinking I was right. I didn't give myself enough room to properly do the cross beam that I wanted. And so I cut it out just a little bit. And I'm trying to build it up to like see how it would look. And I've kind of, I think that's what I'm looking for. So I think we're gonna make it taller to account for that. Of course, that only works on the shorter side. I'll have to figure out a different pattern for the longer side. Because obviously I want it to be the same height. It would be a little weird to have it be different. But let's go ahead and let's see what we can come up with. Because I did a 2 over 1 up over there. So let me see what a 3 over 1 up looks like. That would line it up at the same height, actually. So that might actually work. I just need to... This is the tricky part. Making sure it lines up properly. Yeah, okay. So it would be right here. Right? Yeah, that's how it would line up. Okay. So it does create a weird look. Hold on. 3 over, 1 up. 3 over. Oh, I see how that... I think I see how it kind of came out like that. Because I technically only went 2 over, 1 up on this starting one. But then that would mess with up top, wouldn't... Hold on. So if I were to... Well, no, because I can't shift it over. I think I'm just going to leave it how it is, honestly. I think I am. It looks a little bit funky, but I think it works out pretty well. So let me see about filling it in. Well, in this case, doing all of this, I might need more stone.
Hello.
Hello! I'm working on my grinder.
Ah, very fun, very fun.
Now you have to remember how everything was set up when you left.
Pretty much. I'm gonna figure out where I am, and I don't remember what I was working on. It's been a while.
That it has.
Some of my game to finish loading in. In a boat. What an interesting place to log off.
I wonder if it was a crash last time you logged off.
Might have been. Forgot I'm so tiny.
That you are. The inchlings that Clara is not sure she trusts.
Oh, we're totally trustworthy. What are you talking about?
Well, I guess it's more Polar's character that she doesn't trust than anything.
That, I need to do something about.
Yeah, don't put Polar in charge of HR.
No. It's yeah. No, that's my job. That's what I do.
Yeah, I did message the Polar, but I never got a response, so I don't know if she cares to join at all. Not right now, at
I
least.
don't know if the floor's online at the moment fully.
I mean, it was like an hour and a half ago, so not exactly now that I messaged.
Fair.
Oh, right, I guess school is a thing. I forgot.
It is in fact Monday.
Days of the week are hard to remember.
They are.
I also don't usually do things this early, so like that also messes with it.
Just a little bit.
I do wonder if I'm going to get a response like that, then like I was in school or something.
Probably. Oh, we have when did we acquire an LA? Hi, friend. An LA named Alan.
All right then. I guess you have a little friend.
Oh, I was walking around in the lovely little tea room that Polar made, and there's a friend. Forgot how chaotic our little area is. Nice. I was working on stuff. Right here.
Yeah, do you remember character's name? Because I have totally forgotten all the character names.
I believe I was going with my just the names that is attached to this particular skin, which is Aster Crow.
I don't remember. I can't say.
I'm pretty sure that's mine. Because it was a character I'd created for something else when I originally made the skin. And then it ended up not being utilized. And so it's kind of just existed. So I just attached it here.
And now working on the lovely job of making sure things are symmetrical.
How fun. Oh, another mushrooms grew. That's fun. A very glowy pink mushroom now. And that's right, it doesn't do that anymore.
With that, I'm out of stone again. I've used so much in this build already.
Alrighty. Okay, I remember how Hexalia works, because I know that's what I was working on.
Yeah, I thought I had smelted enough stone. I might need to go smelt more, actually, it seems. I need to actually place my blocks correctly. That would help.
Just a little bit.
Okay, I think I've got this side all lined up. That's good. Making it symmetrical did help me quite a lot in that. Yeah, there we go. And I just need to do this one. Oh yeah, because I just realized I need a whole nother support beam. Yep, no, I'm definitely gonna need to go smelt more stone. Oopsies. Very glad I put in the effort to get the bulk smelting going. Because this much smooth stone would have taken ages to smelt by Minecraft furnace.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, that's good. 2,907.
Okay, I think we need to break them off over in the first place for that to be passive. I think that's what I was going out for. I was going out to look for silk moths. Specifically type of nature compass? I do not. What is the thing of? Yeah, that's what we have in this one pack. Oh wait, I do have a backpack. Is it in here? Yes, it is. That's right. Okay. Is it turquoise? Turquoise.
I think they're doing better. I fell. I am surprising myself at how many water bucket clutches I've been doing here. Because I keep
Yeah.
jumping off the building.
Whoops.
Sometimes intentional, but not all the time.
Fair enough. I don't have a bucket. Oh, I don't. Is it in a backpack? Oh, yeah, there. Fuck. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yes, I do.
I might not have enough iron, I'm seeing, though.
Oh, that's a bit of an issue.
I only have 57 iron blocks.
Damn.
I don't think that's going to be enough, actually. Purely based off of the sheer amount of stone that I've been using. Yeah, I don't know why the in-game voice chat isn't working.
Yeah, mine's also not.
I assume something weird happened with the server.
Probably. We always have issues like that, unfortunately. It's rather common for us.
Yeah, I did not have... I got on last night. And obviously this morning I haven't been up too long. I think I was only up for like an hour before I started. So I didn't exactly have time to troubleshoot and figure out what was wrong.
Forgot that backs me up quite a bit. My lovely Crocs to make it so I can walk on the water.
Should we change this up a little bit? I'm thinking. I'm thinking I cut out this middle bit of cross beams. I really wish I'd put in free cam, but I don't have it.
That would definitely be nice. Yeah.
And I can then use that stone elsewhere, which is fun. Do that. Yeah, I think having the gap in the middle actually looks better. Does mean I need to now cut this out and figure out what I'm taking in. Yeah. There we go. Now I need to cut out this side. Yeah, this side was the side that was a little weird. Right. Yeah, I think I cut. Yeah, there we go. That's where I chop up. And... oh, wait, that would do. There we go. Just double check. That looks correct on the other side. There. Forgot those. I don't want to leave them behind. Yeah. Okay, that's been cut out properly. Very good. This one has actually not been fully cut out. I think I need to cut that out. Yeah, I did. Okay. Finish cutting this out. Okay, that's better. Now that I fixed that up, me go see about putting more in. I now have more stone.
There we go.
Yeah, I initially had it all as a single block. I do think it looks better cut out like that. These support beams aren't meant to be as thick. Oh, there goes that stone. Gone, ran away from me. Still don't have enough to finish everything, darn. Yeah, I got out a good chunk, but not that much. Well, I guess it is now time to go smelt more stone.
Actually, I wonder how much I have currently. Oh my god, I don't have many.
The cow pit is very full. Oh yeah, I think we were doing like trades. I have the
I think
mending
we were trying to
hooks.
set up trades. Yeah. I definitely would love some mending.
I'm barely keeping my pickaxe alive. It only has Unbreaking 1, but it's got mending.
Oh damn.
So it's a little bit of a trade-off where durability goes down a little quicker than I'd prefer it to. Especially because I do have a netherite diamond, so it's basically efficiency 5 at all
Oh,
times.
that's Yeah, I have an efficiency 5 unbreaking 3 pickaxe. Nothing on my axe, and I have not upgraded those of my other tools as I don't really use them much. I
Yeah,
have a sword and shovel. Just whatever I had on me at the time.
that does make sense though. You like to stay lower material until you have excess.
It's true. Well, God, I'm not like using them a ton, so I might as well finish out whatever I have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a couple random spare tools in my storage system. Because you get them as loot from the quest rewards,
Mm-hmm.
but I
I think
don't
that's where I
need
got my pickaxe
them.
from. Hmm? No, I think majority of my items that I do have, I got from quests. Not actually, because I did anything to get them. I love being able to climb walls. It makes travel so much easier.
It is very nice. Yeah,
Going
inchling
on
was
a lovely
definitely
quest.
tempting.
It's so fun to be little guys.
Then the machines probably would have eaten me.
Yeah.
I mean, they've eaten you guys.
Unfortunately, not really. Oh, yeah, no, I think it's eaten each of us once.
Partly because I encouraged it.
Yeah, let me listen. I think if I remember correctly, I completely forgot that the saw does in fact hurt. And I think I accidentally climbed in with it, and that's how I died. I think Polar did something similar. I think Joey also might have, because Joey is another interesting as well.
Yeah, I think we technically warned him.
Yeah, I don't think the warning ended up doing much good though.
And then Blue Jay I managed to kill even though he knew.
Mhm. I think it has consumed everyone.
I mean, I got back on and I had to go throw out all of his stuff because he didn't go back to grab it. He just got new stuff.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because all of his stuff, his whole thing on this world was creative. He purposely wasn't part of the survival part of it. That's not what he wanted. So yeah, there was all the starter stuff, plus his little armor set that he had decided to equip.
Mm-hmm. I love being tiny that it means that I'm not noticed immediately unless like by like super aggro creatures. So like pillagers still very much don't notice me, unfortunately. But like
Yeah.
skeletons.
But at least
and,
with the crossbow ones, they don't always have an easy time hitting you.
It's true. It's true. Vindicators, however,
They hurt.
fucking ruthless. Ruthless bitches. In fact, I think that is what I've died to the most because I found a pirate ship. And obviously had to fucking raid it. There were Vindicators that decided to be right next to my fucking stuff. And of course, because I was like 5,000 blocks away, I wasn't gonna be going that entire way to get my stuff. And they have an opportunity for you to teleport to it. And I'm like, we're not really taking it like that seriously on this server.
No,
Like,
this is meant to be more
we're
chill.
having a good time. We're vibing, we're having a good time. So I'm just gonna go teleport back. And then I go there and I like immediately die because my girl was stood right next to me.
Bop.
Yeah, it was immediate. I only have the 5 hearts. So, a Vindicator axe hit? I'm fucking dead.
Yep, they are so deadly.
I have my food. Technically. I don't actually have a ton. I have randomly 3 cakes on me. Don't know how I acquired those, but I have them.
Sounds like puller gift or something. Or maybe loot. You might have gotten him as loot.
Oh, it might have been loot. I don't want to be going against these right. Was that something that I
Let
wanted
me
to
see.
Oh my god. Oh, I have so much to travel. I think majority of my time on the server has been me traveling out to particular areas and trying to gather resources. Because we have so many different biomes that I have to go out so much further to find specific ones, unfortunately.
Yeah, it does
Very
make it a
sad.
lot harder.
To be fair, whenever we have stuff like this, I feel like I always end up just traveling more so than anything else. Got things to do, things to get.
Yeah. The exploration needs to be done.
Exactly.
I'm now going to make more andesite alloy because I need more. I need 15 sets of grindstones.
Wow.
I'm gonna have a windmill of some kind powering this.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, it might take multiple windmills to power this. Because there are 15 of them.
What type of windmills are you looking at doing? Do you want to do like aesthetic windmills?
Yes,
Or
that is
aesthetic
the
and
whole
functional?
goal. Actual builds.
Okay.
Because otherwise they become blocks of wool, as you are well aware.
What? Okay, I've got a fair amount of ocean travel. About the croc slide me out. I have a boat, so it's okay.
It is going to be very funny for you to come back and see the size of this grinder. Because it is big to me.
Damn. I'm so tiny that in order to like see properly when I'm in a boat, I have to be in third person. There's- like I can see technically, I'm just definitely not fucking well.
It's a very interesting predicament to have to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would help if I looked up the right recipe.
Might be helpful.
Yeah, I can use my diorite to craft it. Which means I should probably grab those, actually. 15 diorite for 15 crushing wheels. Yeah, I went and got a bunch of zinc, forgetting that it's nuggets, not ingots, used to make the alloys. So I have a lot of zinc ready at the moment.
Alright.
I mean, I'm sure it'll come in handy eventually. It just might take me a moment to get through it all. I also need the wedges. The wedges are going to cost me a lot of zinc, because I'm pretty sure I used the zinc to craft those.
been to the Dead Sea. There we go. One of the Dead Sea locations. There's a few.
I'm ready to make this crafting a little bit easier, since I have to make so many. Oh, that's a little annoying. I have one piece that doesn't quite line up. Just because it is set up.
Nice! And seahorses! Oh, they're so cute. I don't think I've seen the seahorses yet.
No.
Oh, tiny
Oh, I did
babies.
think. Oops. Yeah, crafting it with zinc isn't going to help.
Mm.
I suppose wrong.
Massive deep clothes.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. A little bit of predicament. I should figure something out about that, I guess. There, now I have room in my inventory. Not helpful to pick up new items if your inventory's already full.
Not really.
So it'll be quite the building once it's done.
Very excited to see what you've ended up doing.
I really was not expecting the texture change to smooth stone. But then I also had access to chit, so it ended up being a little different anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All those tables giving you a million different variations of every block.
Yes. So many options.
Whoops. I just exploded everything.
Whoops.
I clicked on it before it was done. Not what I was trying to do, but that's what ended up happening. I am down to crafting my last one. There we go. I now have 30 crushing wheels.
Okay.
Actually, I need to go grab some more zinc. I grabbed more andesite than zinc, apparently.
Oh wait, I do actually have something here. I have a fair amount of golden carrots actually.
I wonder if I traded you those, because that's my whole thing right now.
Yeah, probably. I got so much shit in my backpack. I have another red backpack. I have a bunch of random things in there. Just
I
because have...
apparently only have a gold backpack,
Oh damn.
which is hilarious because I have full netherite diamond armor and 2 netherite diamond tools, but only a gold backpack.
Very interesting.
I mean, I don't think I've ever filled this backpack up, so it's not like I need more space.
See, I very much so did.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
you're
you
the one
have a
going out
bunch of-
adventuring.
It's true. Not to mention that I, in general, tend to keep a fair amount of random items on me, as I am also. Alright, goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing multiple different things, multiple different builds, and also going through doing a bunch of different, like, Hexalia things. So I have 3 different bundles that live in my inventory at all times.
And everyone calls me a pack rat.
I know. See, but I'm also well organized, whereas, like, your inventory is kind of a little all over the place usually.
I mean, I've had 5 books in my inventory this entire time.
Yeah.
I probably could put those away, because it's not like it's very often I have the emeralds to trade for the mending books. Probably could. Same with the 4 sticks that I have in my inventory right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a different kind of pack rat.
Very much so. Very, very much so. Picky? Oh, I don't have any snow to give you. That was sad. All the books that I have got have been given out this way. I think the next thing we were gonna look at setting up the phone, I was setting up a proper like storage space.
Oh yeah, because you guys were gonna have me do like a storage system that you could
Yeah.
grab stuff from easily.
Mm-hmm. Those are chests are not bad, but a lunch mistake
Yeah, didn't you have like a friend or something that you had decided was gonna control the storage system?
maybe.
I think there was someone we had.
Probably had someone in mind for sure.
It was definitely Puller's idea.
Well, maybe we had a little guy. I forget the fucking tree chopping all the way over this.
It's very nice. Oh, okay. I nearly fell off. We're good. Grab my toolbox. I always forget it in random places. Okay, now I need to figure out where to place these grindstones. What happened right there? Can I rotate? Yeah, I can rotate. I think it was set up right there. That's actually really hilarious positioning. Well, I think this is where they're supposed to be placed. And there we go. We have enough. Now I need to make the wedges. going to be 4 times 15. That's a number. 60 wedges, 120 wedges apparently. That's going to be a lot.
I might be putting money on that one because it's called
That also means
I
I...
have the efficiency and a breaking 10 ticket that I was gonna put money on first.
Oh, right, because you got a
Not
really
yet,
good one.
please.
Wasn't that like a reward one?
Yeah, I was one of the reward ones. I'm like, ooh, perfect. And so I have not used it on account of I want to make sure that I can get mending on it before I start using durability. I was just going in to look and see if I had a oh, what's that? Fortune pickaxe. But I do not. I don't have fortune or soul touch. I'm just having regular pickaxes with efficiency and breaking of some variations. So good hat.
Definitely do not have nearly enough iron blocks. I think I only have like half the amount necessary.
Was that emerald over there? I guess I am high enough for that. This is also Stony Peaks, so that does also make sense. Oh, that's right. We get the things we have to fucking refine them into their gem variations.
Okay, I had a creeper spawn on the grinder. I should probably light this up at some point. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Probably, yeah.
So, I think I might need to lower this. Oh well. Excuse me, creepers. Can you just not... It'd be much appreciated.
But they want to.
I can tell that they want to, and it's very rude. Yeah, it turns out I did not exactly play the crushing wheels correctly. It also means that I'm going to need even more iron blocks than I already thought I'd need. That's another 30 on top of the 160 that I already needed. So that's 190, I believe. I'm gonna get a lot of iron. I think I need to go run my drill again.
I think you might. Pretty. Pretty.
On the other hand, I also do need to figure some other stuff out. I had an idea where I could maybe use the belts. I have some belts. That's good. Let me see. The idea would be there. Actually, I might not need that one in that case. No, I think that messes with. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do the slopes in that case. Now I need to decide, actually.
Decisions.
Because the idea is to have the iron blocks like this. That way it looks like it's in, but at the same time, I could use the belts as actual functionality. To make sure things actually go in like they're supposed to. I need to figure out which one is going to work better. This is really big, and it would actually be quite awkward if things didn't go in properly.
Maybe a little bit of an issue.
I can't. I could maybe put train casing. I think I can put train casings on a build. Oh, right, I can paint belts. I forget that I can do that. I need to go find some white dye.
Bones are probably your easiest.
Luckily, I have some for whatever reason.
Nice.
I really don't know why I'd have white dye. Maybe something got crushed and it was a byproduct.
Okay. I was gonna say, I definitely, granted I'm not, you know, won't give it to you, but I know I definitely have quite a bit on account of bone meal production.
Okay.
I'm trying to look if I automated that yet or not. I think I did.
I think I'm gonna have to go for functionality.
Oh. Well, I mean, you can make it functional and still look good.
Yeah. I like the look of the slopes with the iron blocks, but I did try testing and they did get stuck on the slopes.
That's sad.
So in order to make sure functionally that doesn't happen and I just start losing items, I think it would be best if I were to not do that.
Yeah, probably. Function does kind of need to come above aesthetics and builds like that, unfortunately.
But the white dye does still make it look pretty okay, I think.
Well,
Does mean I now have a bunch of slopes for other things. I don't know, maybe they can be used in the windmill build.
yeah. Depends on how you want to go about the windmill. Ooh, that fucker has.
Yeah, I always forget that I can dye belts. Because I never do it, but it adds a bit to the build.
Oh my god, I did get the ship pad. Oh, yeah. Is it pretty good? I think I just want. Do you have. Oh god, why are we suddenly struggling?
Well, that's rude.
My game was struggling for a little bit, and then I heard a very concerning sound in regards to my glider.
Oh. Yeah, not great.
I can find a good spot to sit for a second. Oh, there's her. Okay.
Yeah, I should definitely get some sort of safety rails up here, though.
That might have been my glider liking.
Ooh, yeah, not
Well-
great.
Not quite what I want. Okay, time to see if the swamp actually has what I'm looking for.
No, I'm 2 builds short. Darn it.
Very particular type of tree.
Gotta go make more. But I have over here. The villager got himself trapped with the cassowary.
The lovely little cassowaries.
The very loud cassowaries.
Yes, incredibly so. Oh, it's a black kitty. Okay, hold on. I did fish that. It's a black.
Alright. Phantoms are technically passive towards me.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
they dislike me greatly.
Yeah, this netherite diamond gear, it has many benefits to it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I smoked the kelp. I hope I smoked the kelp, because otherwise I've thrown it in there for no reason. I always forget. Yeah, we're good. Okay, that is dried kelp. Good. Now I make kelp. Hee hee, there we go. Go, and gonna go put that in storage because there's no reason for me to have it out. Alright, I go finish now. I have the big idea for the grinder itself, but now I need to come up with some way for the guardrails.
Yeah.
Because if you fall in, you are going to be in a lot of trouble. Because these are meant to be running at max speed, which means you will not be able to get out.
Very fun indeed.
Tree wall. Let me go look at wall options, actually. I wonder, because I think I have a bit of calcium.
Calcite could be cool.
Ew. It's not like I need that much. Oh. Gonna go ahead and take a quick ad break. If you need to get up, stretch your legs, get some water, go ahead and do that, and we'll be back in just a minute.
At the stars all night. They were painting on the ceiling of our very own sky. Our favorite view was two in the back of my car, just forgetting who we are. Lost in every moment, don't care if we stray too far. I wish I could bottle this feeling in a jar. Rewind the scene, take it back to the start. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. Hold it tight. Is it me or are we dreaming, feeling like we both can fly? So we could run 1,000 miles. Mad at the distance, wishing that we could be somewhere different, wishing to feel like we're still living. Cause who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. No, who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want.
I'm a fish for you.
Look up at the stars all night.
And welcome back, everyone. Let's go ahead and see if calcite will make an interesting wall choice.
Would you mind sleeping for me?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna go with just the calcite because I want a little bit of texture to it. The smooth stone is my main base material at the moment. So having the texture of the calcite, I think might work. Now, of course, I need to check if this would even function too. Oh, why do you do that? I was trying to double stack it, and that's being mean. Yeah, I guess I'm only gonna put the one hive then. Double stack is rude. Also,
Cat.
perfect.
Oh wait.
Yep, pick that.
This is good thing. Do I have an ornament? No, but I know where I get them.
Now I need power source. I guess I might just hand crank this since I'm just testing to see how it lands. I don't know if I have a hand crank though. I don't think
That's
I do.
kind of surprising.
Well, I jump right into water wheels.
Yeah.
So I don't usually have a need for it. So now I gotta go figure out what to do with that. Because I need to go get those set up. Wait, you? I put you there? I don't actually know the recipe. Oh, I almost had it right. I just put the andesite alloy on the wrong side. Quest complete. Handy spinny thing. Yep, that is indeed the case. I'll just toss some dirt in there. I mean, yeah, that definitely landed in the grind zone. Just not sure on the look. Maybe something like that?
Sad. Fucking swamp. Not healthy. Anyway, I might end up having to fucking artificially spawn them in. I'm gonna look for a particular entity that is pretty important for Hexalia. But both locations that I've been able to find that they supposedly spawn in cannot fucking find them.
Yeah, that's rude. I might go with
It's not that surprising considering that this happens pretty often with we do like mods like this where there's like a bunch. Or there be too many options and then it's like, no, we won't actually do it here.
see if this works. I'm not quite sold on the look of the calcite wall.
So pretty.
Hey, a 1-year mod anniversary. That's actually fun, Blue Jay.
Ooh.
Well, there's a very lovely lawnmower going on right outside my window.
I can say it's not getting picked up to Discord, but I can't speak to Discord.
Yeah, the Discord doesn't seem to be picking up, but OBS might be.
There's definitely a good chance.
Industrial iron. How do I actually get industrial iron?
Okay, what?
Oh, that's easy. And cheap, actually.
That's cool. I do them.
I have plenty. I now need to make a go squish. Go squish, please. That actually is probably more than I need, but oh well.
Yes. Yeah, there we go. Much better. I don't have to worry about forgetting for a minute. I come up with a name for my lovely little cat. I do have an idea. This is a beautiful little black cat.
I really don't like the stack refill most of the time. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
That's the normal. I need the flannel one.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is turning into a very gray build. Okay, that's better. Because yeah, that's what I was wanting to do with the walls, but they were weird and didn't like to cooperate. Yeah, no, I've got myself.
What?
Because yeah, this is actually although it's not technically a safety precaution, it functions as one for normal-sized creatures.
In other words, I am in danger.
Yes, it will not stop you from falling in.
Ah, check.
Yeah, I think that works. Due to it being gray, you can't see it super clearly. But it's enough where you can see that there's something going on.
Okay.
There we go. This is the basic functionality of the grinder. At least for up here. Now I need to do the below section. Because obviously we gotta have something to catch all the stuff that falls through. That is where this is gonna come. With more belts, of course.
Naturally.
Actually, thinking. If I do this, it's like a little basket. So then the belts are gonna be lined up like this. Yeah, I think that works better. On the other hand, maybe I leave the bottom open. Hold on. Let me go see. Does open bottom look better? No, I think having the little basket certainly more resource intensive. But I think it looks better. Yeah, let me up. There we go. Because now I get to do this. And consumes so many materials. A really, really good thing I just made a large amount of these casings.
Definitely pretty helpful for sure.
I'm burning through them all. I had 4 stacks of casings in my pillbox. I don't know if I'll even have 1 stack after this. But that's okay. I keep saying I need to light this place up, and I haven't done it yet.
Sounds alright. Yeah, I feel like that's usually what you end up doing.
I've already had a creeper almost explode on me. So there's
You should
that.
definitely take care of it sooner rather than later.
That will be the smart thing to do. Okay, so there's that. And now... I need to line you up. Expand you. And I guess... I need some shoots, actually. Ooh, or... I'm now realizing I decided to do it a different way. Okay, I can make this work too.
Alright.
Does mean I need to do that. Yeah, that will also work just fine. Now, the only problem from here is I need shoots. Let me go see. I need a bit of iron for that. Not that much, actually. I went to decompress like 5 blocks of iron, and I'm like, actually, no, I don't need that much.
Mm-hmm.
Not right now, at least.
Not yet.
The shoots are not exactly expensive. At least not in the amount that I need right now. If I do it like that... Actually, I think I might have done something wrong there.
What?
Then I jump off my pillar. Yeah, no, that's not very helpful. Yeah, I don't need that top one, I don't think. Ooh, I might need to test this. Actually, no, I do think I need that one up there. I think we're good. I think I might put some vaults down at the bottom. Just so I can have bulk storage.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any extra, though. Never mind, I do have extra. This is why I check my storage system before making new stuff.
Always smart.
However, I only have enough for the one, which is very funny. Got barrels, though. I can make more. Yeah, I made a bunch of extra barrels. So I just made a huge amount, because I know I'm going to use more vaults in the future.
Mm-hmm.
30 more vaults. That's probably enough. For what I'm currently trying to do, at least. All of those have been acquired. Marble. And also, get rid of that. That's not part of it. There we go. That looks to be a good size. I do need a funnel. Oh. I mean, I do need andesite alloy, but that's not what I meant to do. I do. I only needed the one. After all. There we go. Now I can get stuff out of the grinder.
There we go.
Gonna need to hook things up soon, but I almost feel like I should get a power source going first. Maybe? I don't know. Ooh, maybe I can use the walls as a safety measure, actually. That's a movie. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, that's the incoming. So honestly, if I put it like this, I think this could actually work. Yeah, because the items will just pass right under. But that'll be my safety wall. But people hopefully don't accidentally fall in.
No promises.
I mean, I'm no longer liable if you climb over the safety wall on your own. I put something there to stop you. If you choose to ignore that, then that's your own fault.
I see, I see.
Yeah, I think the calcite walls work really well for that. But now here comes the fun part of hooking everything up. I bring my toolbox with me. Shafts. There we go. And gearboxes. Those are the main ingredients here. I think, because I'm gonna have like the sort of maintenance ladder over there. So that means the actual machinery portion will be back here. I do feel like I should encase these in brass.
Brass, huh?
Because it would give a pop of color, because everything's gray and white right now.
Yeah.
That, and I just really like the look of brass casings.
Brass is pretty cool.
It's such a good color. Well, one thing I need to do is I need to see... Oh, they are actually synced up already. That is great. No need for me to worry about that then. Now I gotta figure out. It's actually gonna mess with things now that I think about it. Darn it. Well, yeah, it's synced up no matter what I do. So, in that case, we'll have that. No, because that's gonna mess with the wall, actually. I'm gonna have to steal from one of these. think it would work best right there. Let me... Yeah. Being rude. I need you to rotate.
That is unfortunate.
Go.
Actually.
Go. Have you there. You would go right there. Actually, no, it would work best if I used the gap. I have these two right here. There we go. And I think... I'm fairly certain one of you needs to be... Right. That's not gonna work. I definitely cannot generate enough stress for all of those. So let me do that. Nope. I can't even generate enough for one of them, can I?
Yeah, go second.
So you're going that way. Wait a minute. So hold on. Okay, that's lined up down here. That one's going backwards. And that one's going in. Okay, well, I think these are lined up. I guess I'll see once I actually hook up the power source. I might have to throw a gearbox or two in somewhere. So next step is to hook these ones up. Yeah, there we go. So now, if I do that, I guess I really can't quite hook everything up properly.
Right on, so you need to set that. Oh,
Do need a proper power source to do that. Well, those might need to be swapped for chain drives. I can swap that later on. Okay, I think I've just about got everything sorted out. At least theoretically. Until I get an actual power source in, I don't know for sure if things will work, though. Which does mean the next step. I mean, I guess I could potentially put the filtering in. Because the whole point is everything's gonna be, like, split. Which actually, yeah, sure, why not? I can put that in right now. I've got most of the materials needed for it. However, I do need to work on figuring out exactly how this will work. I think I'm gonna have my input here. It'll then split right here. I need to figure out exactly how I want to do that. Can be actually a little trickier. So I think this might work. I don't have any tunnels. I don't actually know for sure. Actually gonna do this. And it is ironically going to be going back along. Here we go. And this is going so well. Many resources later. This is also all very unfortunately theoretical at the moment. I haven't actually tested any of this to know if it would work. Where did I put my toolbox? There it is. So we go there. Yes. Right there. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of brass tunnels now. So I might need to go do another harvest for kelp. So I'm now realizing just how many I've decided to use in this. So now seeing that I might need more shoots after all. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna need more. So good at using up all my materials.
And so true.
Also need to go through and dye all of these belts later.
That you will.
But I want to make sure this actually functions properly first. That'd be really annoying. Yes. Yeah, I need 3 shoots per. I had 11. That did not get me nearly far enough. Let me go see if I've got any more, because I've got the other materials. Even number. That's what I want. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, it's even if I'm not using the iron the way I thought I'd be using it, I am actually still using a solid chunk of iron. I've used over 10 blocks already.
They certainly saw them all.
I guess when you decide to do things like I decide to do them, it comes up. Yeah, I can just do that. This will be faster. Luckily, these are all down, so I don't need to worry too much. So I think, other than the tunnels, this side should be all set up. And I get to do the same on the other side. Okay. squish myself.
Also what?
Go one before, so like. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I may have given this a little bit of a building, but it still is very much guts out for the most part. And here we go. This side built up. Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's a very good thing I had a pretty solid supply of kelp ready to be harvested. Because this is a lot of belts. I have burned through them. I have less than half a stack left.
Yeah.
And I'm not even entirely done yet. Yeah, no, not that one. Yeah, here we go. I do wonder. I wonder if you could go under a wall while on a belt.
Button.
You might be able to fit. In which case, the safety wall actually won't do much good.
How fun for me.
Oh well.
Wow.
Don't step in the machinery. That would solve the problem.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I ran out of belt. Or not belt. Shoots there. My inventory's so full. I can put away these. I don't need any of that on me. I'll put those away. And hopefully that will be enough shoots this time. Maybe? Maybe two. Probably enough. Actually, there's a chance it might not be enough. Yeah, nope. I was trying to go up. It didn't want to go up. Okay, we're good. At least for the time being, that will be everything. Oh, it's getting mad at me. Oh, man, I was doing so good for so long, and then it froze.
That's unfortunate.
I went nearly 3 hours without any issues.
Damn.
Good? Kind of? It's sort of moving. Okay, I'm back to normal.
That's good. Okay.
Alright. Well, let's see about hooking this up. There's a lot up here to hook up now. I need to you up. Actually, not do it that way.
Oh yeah, we do still have an owl, but it's still. Oh, we made some. Oh, that's why I had limestone. That's making all kinds of stuff.
Okay. This will be quite something when it's done. Pick you up, and then actually, I feel like I've done this many times. This will probably have to be re-hooked up in a different way later. Okay, I think most everything has been hooked up, though. Even if it's not hooked up correctly, it is at least hooked up. I just need a couple of chain drives. There we go. Because these are meant to go in the same direction anyways. Oh then. As for my input, I'm technically gonna need more funnels here. Or not funnels, chutes. Just see about making more. This is where I can use... Oh, did I put the vaults away? I'm gonna put the vaults away. Oops. I think I need those. Well, not necessarily. And maybe it's better to not use a vault. I'll use this diamond chest. More iron, that's perfect. So I'm gonna need a fan going. And let's go ahead and get some more shoots going. There we go. That should probably be enough. Yeah, make sure this is lined up properly. That's gonna be that. Actually, you want to... I think I want to get the fan placed. Also going to need 2 funnels. Darn it. I made the 4 and then used them for something else on accident. Oopsies. That's why the number didn't match up. Oops. Because I was supposed to use those 4 for that. Let me go see. Casing! I need a casing! I make that. Oh, I burned through 4 stacks of shafts. That actually makes a lot of sense. Still a little bit of an owie, but it makes sense. Also, yeah, that's not gonna work. Whoopsies, I'm gonna need to go get a 3rd funnel. am almost out of funnels. I should check if I have more brass. Well, I need quartz. I have a good amount of redstone now. I think that's good.
I know where items are.
Huh?
I was gonna go really quickly give myself
Oh,
the sub noise.
yeah, I had to
Yeah.
reset mine. So,
Very interesting.
there you go. Now it should be working.
You.
Yeah, sometime during me messing with stuff, I broke something.
Don't look at it this way. I don't know what it's called. Where's it?
Okay, there we go. So now input is working. Oh, almost working. I technically need to do this, but that's okay. Cogwheel is not what I needed there. Okay. So, I put the grinding items in there. They go up, and they grind. I think everything is hooked up. Now it really is just I need a power source. Bye.
I just worked all of these out for her. Otherwise, they might hurt themselves. That's a problem.
Alrighty. Now that the mechanical bits are done, I need to go figure out the rest. Which is actually going to include a significant amount of wool. Come here, sheepies. Actually, I need to go grab my shears. Put them away. Grab my shears. Put all of those away. Don't know why I'm carrying 12 netherite ingots on me. I have been this entire time.
Huh.
Okay, sheepy wool, that was only 17 wool. That is not nearly enough. I have to 18. Yeah, I'm gonna need more wool than that, for sure. Honestly, that might end up being the bigger problem. Getting enough wool to power these windmills. Yeah, I don't even know where to start on the windmill, though.
That is super fair. At that point, gotta figure out what type of vibe you are going for. There's a couple different types of windmills.
I think I kind of know block palette a little bit. At least color scheme. And I guess that's not the entire block palette.
Yeah.
I'm planning on doing like reds and blues. Like the warped and the
Okay,
crimson.
very interesting.
Which does mean there's a high chance I might need to go farm some trees.
Well, there are some really cool glowy blue trees that I know of.
Because yeah, I have no warped or crimson trees. Materials.
There's those as well. There's also a couple other blue trees within the nether, because we have the nether biomes. So there's those. There are some pretty cool blue options in the overworld as well. Or purple. If you want to go a little bit more purple. But there are some in it's a place called the Enchanted Tangle, biome, that has glowing blue trees, and there is two different variants. One's a lighter blue, one is a little bit of a darker blue. Let's see what else there is. To be fair, there's a lot.
I'm thinking I might use crying obsidian. So with the chipped variants there's some interesting looking ones.
Yeah.
I might use some magma blocks actually.
Sounds like quite the block palette.
Cause yeah, the chipped magma blocks actually have some really cool looking textures. Maybe do some crimsite? Oh, I hit a button and it got mad at me. I think you might still have my clipboard. I think I sent my clipboard over to you guys for something. I don't know if I ever got it back. Because I should probably be writing these things down. Okay. Potential black palette. Obsidian. Magma. And that's like all I remember. Oops. No, there was a third one. There had to have been a third one. Shit, I've already forgotten what it might have been. As I went through over 100 pages of the JA already. We got a little look back through and figure out what I might have been looking at. It might have been the Crim site. It's resetting on me every time I go away from it. Rude. Making it much harder to actually look through everything. I guess Acerine would also be an option. Cyan brass. How do I get this stuff? Using cyan paint. Oh boy, that would be a whole journey to make. Actually, it might not be too bad. Water, clay, and the dye. That's actually not too bad. Chartreuse paint, apparently. Yeah, just cyan dye, clay, and some water. That's actually not too bad. Okay. I guess for my notes, I'll just write down painted block. I'm not exactly sure what color I want from them. We're gonna go ahead, take a quick ad break. I'm gonna keep looking through these things, see if I can find anything. If you need to get up, stretch your legs, get some water, go ahead and do that, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, so we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. Hold it tight. Is it me or are we feeling like we both can fly? Alright. We can run 1,000 miles. Together we'll that we want. Look up at the stars in the night.
And welcome back. I think I've gone through most of them. And I have a good list. Now I just need to figure out which blocks I actually want. That'll be a little harder to do. This is the part where I'm not too sure where to go from here. There's a lot of the Asian decoration blocks. We got a lot of variation. Although the pagoda lights could be interesting. It'll help light things up.
Yeah.
Here we are back at the Locometal stuff. Okay, yeah, I've got certainly quite the mix. I probably should have done that away from the cows, but oh well. I've got Crying Obsidian, Magma, Crimsite, Painted Blocks, Bioshroom, Sakura, Skyrus, Enchanted, Red Rock, Larch, and Coconut. They're all kind of following that red and blue theme. But yeah, at this point, I have no clue what to do for them.
Yep.
Yeah, got the Crying Obsidian already. Pretty sure I have some of that. A little bit. I'd have to find more. Go ahead and put that cobblestone away. It's no longer needed. Do I have any magma? I have a tiny amount of magma. About Crimsite. Don't have any Crimsite, but I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. Okay, my clipboard vanished for a moment. That was very rude. I might have some Crimsite hiding away in here. Maybe. That's Okram. That's Viridium. Yeah, here we go. I got a little bit of Crimsite. until I decide, I'm just gonna grab that and we'll come back for more if we need it. At least I know where some is. Painted blocks. That would be I'd have to decide on a color for those. Next up would be bioshrooms. I'm not entirely sure where I'd get those, actually.
Bioshrooms. Oh, which one was that? I know.
I don't have a nature's compass.
What? You kind of have to know the name of the biome if you want to go look for something like that. Which was it? I think it was one of the northern forests we went through. Blackwood taiga is where you will find those. Which I think the only one that I know of are to the north. Decent.
I should probably put the white dye. I don't think I need that in my inventory. Especially not if I'm off running around.
That is true.
Guess I'll put my half a stack of iron blocks away. Let's see. I need to grab a little bit of redstone.
Oh, the grass is fully grown.
I remember the nature compass recipe. Very good. Blackwood taiga! Searching for the closest one is 3.3 thousand blocks away, yeah?
It's probably the one that I was just looking on my map.
Why do that? I should probably make sure I have food. So, steak time. But yeah, I just put a feeding trough in here, so the cows got a little full.
Yeah.
There we go. There are now no longer as many cows. If I'm gonna be out running, I probably should not be wasting all of my golden carrot. I do not have a renewable source yet. At least not easily. So I shall use the steak instead. Guess I should probably put my emerald gathering materials away as well.
Probably.
They're not going to be very much help to me out in the wilderness. Think. Very good for me. Yeah, I'll put my toolbox down. I don't need to bring it with me. leather. I do not need to keep on hand. Guess I shouldn't keep the wool on hand either. Inventory's actually empty.
Oh, impressive.
At least it was until I started collecting rare wide.
Yeah. Shiny rewards for grabbing a while. In a while.
Okay. Well, I guess off I go. Journey time. I guess see how this goes.
Time.
Passing by the little cottage in the woods.
What? That's not incredible.
Now that I'm running out into the world, it's getting a little more upset at me.
That sounds about right.
Hi, little fernling. I have a fleshy friend of you at home. It's a good thing I have good armor, so if something happens while I'm lagging out, I won't be in too much danger. Just found myself a village.
Oh yeah, there's one. Not that far away. Just the one kind of in the power forest area.
Yeah, they've got all the paper doors.
Yeah, it's the Yeah, there's definitely from that.
I should have slept before going out. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm still on my sleep. I'm just currently in my not so secret basement, so I can't exactly tell where I was.
Got all these big cliffs that we're swimming past. Apparently it's a little foggy here in the Rocky Meadow.
Yes, it is. Especially first thing in the morning.
Oh, I'm also right next to a willow forest. So, there's that. Excuse me, pillager, coming through. Ow. I do feel like I have a speed boost, and I don't exactly know from what. Ah, must be my socks. I'm supposed to be getting like a step assist from these, but I'm not seeming to get that.
That's unfortunate.
I'm also supposed to get a jump boost, but I don't think I'm getting that either, so I don't know exactly if those are working. The speed boost is working at least.
That's good.
Firefly bush.
Gotta love those.
Hey, crab. No, I want coconut, not palm. There's so many seagulls over here on the beach.
Is the beach.
So far to go. This is just for one tree type.
You will be doing all of the exploration.
Yep, I will finally be running around and seeing the world. I do seem to have found myself crossing the ocean, though.
Yeah, there's a decent ocean chunk you gotta cross. Not as much as the southeast, but it's still a decent chunk.
I did find a house out here in the middle of the water.
Oh yeah, the little village out that way. That's fun.
Hmm, 1,000 blocks to go. Yeah, my speed boost doesn't help as much in the water. Blue tree. I think I recognize that tree, actually.
Yeah.
You are the Skyrus trees. Oh. Excuse me, villagers. Oh, blue spruce leaves. That's what I saw. Well, I mean, the Skyrus logs were one of the ones that I needed, so good to have those.
There you go.
Oh, a burning zombie. I don't even know why you are here. It's not close enough during nighttime for you to have spawned. It's another Sugi forest. Oh, that's creeper. Oh, wait, bamboo. I don't have any of that. Well, that's interesting. Bamboo technically qualifies for the tree chopping mod?
If it's a specific bamboo tree, yes. Actually, oh,
No, I think that was just
Okay.
bamboo. I mean, I have bamboo leaves now.
was it thicker?
No,
Oh, what'd you,
it
did you
was
get
just-
regular bamboo out of it?
Yeah, it was just bamboo.
I'm sorry.
So the dark oak forest
There
is like
is-
super dark, apparently.
Yes. Very much so.
Since they made the trees extra big. These cliffs are very rude. They're getting in my way. I have to go around them all the time.
I don't.
And I could dig through them. But then I don't know for sure if I'd be going the right direction anymore.
I mean, you can make a temporary waypoint.
Yeah, I mean, currently I'm following the compass. That's so far worked out well enough. You need to stop and get this iron. It's right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. No.
Mining for exposed iron in this Stony Shores is very easy.
That is.
This time it's a blooming Suki forest. I might take the magnolia wood, just in case. I don't think it's on the list. No, it's not on my list, but it is a red. That could maybe be interesting. Yeah, some of these trees I recognize from my last world that I played on my own. Because I did build with some of these. Lakwataga! I think I see you. Just gotta climb over the hill. I think this. That's Dark Forest, I think. Yeah, that's Dark Forest. I'm looking for the Blackwood. Oh, and those are pine slips. Okay. The big thing is I need to find the mushroom so I can grow the mushroom. I see Chloe. Yeah, you're a blue bioshroom. And I will be... No, I probably don't want to silk touch it. No, I can grab you. Yeah, I do need to silk touch if I want the actual blue part. Okay. There we go. I've got a little bit to work with. Enough that I can go grow more at home, I hope. Hello, building.
Probably one we've already looted.
Possibly.
I'd honestly be surprised if we found one that we hadn't, because the area that you're going to is one that we already went through.
There's a single villager.
Yep, just one.
Ancient city map. Desert ruins.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have looter on, so I technically can get more.
Yep, I actually also have an agency map.
Yeah, it might be fun to explore at some point, but not right now. I have no reason to.
So many.
Alright. Well, I think that is a good spot for us to go and call it for today. We got the building done, so that was good. I've got a good amount of gathering resources that I need to go do before we actually can finish, because we need the power supply. But that's okay. We'll work on that. That'll be something we can work on eventually. But for now, that's good to go. I hope that you guys did enjoy this little trip to Minecraft. I do enjoy playing Minecraft. Sometimes I need to be in the mood for it though, and that's not always. So who knows? I might come back to this one more, but definitely not a priority because we've got other things to do. I really did just want to do something today. Because later tonight I will be busy. Hope you guys did enjoy. I do try and post on my Discord and social media about half an hour before I begin. So if you want that extra notification, especially when I do more surprise ones like this, go ahead and check that out. And I'll see you all next round. Bye!